afternoon, kids. An amazing Wednesday. I am your teacher, Jack. These are the basic rules for an enjoyable and safe learning. Sit properly and make yourself comfortable. Listen and keep silent. Be quiet and keep your mouth closed. Speak only when necessary to answer or ask questions. Respect your teacher and classmates. Be open-minded. Be participative. Wear your face mask properly. Follow the health protocol. Be clean and organized. As part of our review, show me a triclop if the force applied can change the shape and size of the object, and do stomp your feet 3 times if there is no effect. Pushing a wall with your bare hands, or wall push with your bare hands. Hammering a bottle cup or hammered bottle cup. Pressing a modeling clay or pressed modeling clay. Bending a paper clip or a bent paper clip. Dropping a pencil on the floor. A drop pencil on the floor. In your grade 3, you have learned that motion occurs when an object changes position relative to a reference point. It is a fixed place that you use to help to find your way or to see where other objects are. Now, look at the coin on the table. Where is the position of the coin? The picture shows that the coin is located at the top of the table on the left side. Now, where is the position of the object? Does the object moves? What makes the object moves? Why does it change in position? Force applied on object makes it move. Somebody exerts or applies force to move it or change its position. In situation 1, force is applied lighter to make the object moves. Force is a push or pull which moves the object. The evidence of motion is the change in position of an object. But if force is applied harder, the object will move further. Do the shape and size of the coin change? What change occurs when the object is pushed lightly or hardly? Not all the time force can change the shape and size of the object. If the force is less and the force of the object is greater, the force will not be enough to push or pull the object. From the initial simulation activity, we have learned that force affects the movement of objects. The stronger is the force, the harder you will apply force on an object. The greater is the force applied, the greater the distance covered by a moving object. And the greater is the force applied, the further it is from the original position. Now, let us do the learning station activity. In station 1, push and go. Station 2, hang and pull. Station 3, push and roll. And station 4, pull and stretch. In station 1, you are tasked to investigate the distance traveled of objects when force is applied. The question is, what is the effect of force applied on the distance of objects? In station 2, hang and pull, you are asked to investigate the length of the spring when it is stretched by adding more loads or weights. You need to answer what is the effect of weights applied on the length of the spring scale as we add more load. In station 3, you are asked to investigate the change in reference point or position of objects and measure the distance when force is applied. In Station 4, you are asked to investigate the effect of force on a rubber band when force is applied. And the question is, what is the effect of force applied on the object? Draw a line as the reference point. Push the card with one finger lighter. Mark and measure the new position. Use ruler or meter stick. Record the distance. Push again with 4 fingers harder from original position. Measure the new position and write your observations. Hang the 147.5 gram weights on the spring scale. Read and measure using Newton unit. Hang the 200 gram weights on the spring scale. Hang the 295 gram weights on the spring scale and observe what happens as you add more load. Measure and record the distance or length. In Station 3, draw a line as the reference point of the golf ball. Push the golf ball with a lighter force. Measure the distance. Now push the golf ball with a harder force. Record the distance and compare the data. For learning station number 4, pull the rubber band lighter by stretching it about 3 inches or less force. Mark the position of the rubber band. Pull again the rubber band harder by stretching it about 6 inches with greater force. Mark the new position of the rubber band and measure the new position. Write your observation on the table. For the result, choose the best adjective to complete the sentence. For the result of the activity, choose the best adjective to complete the sentence. In learning station number 1, the harder the force applied, the farther it traveled. In learning station number 2, the heavier the force applied, the longer the stretching of the spring scale. In learning station number 3, the harder the force, the further the rolling of the golf ball. In learning station number 4, the harder the force applied to the rubber band when it stretched, the further it moved. Now let's play a quiz B game. Choose the best answer. Number 1. Force affects the movement of object. Is it true or false? If your answer is true, congratulations, you're the best. The stronger is the force applied, the farther or nearer the distance covered by a moving object. If your answer is further, congratulations, you're the best. The greater the weights, the blank the string to stretch. Is it shorter or longer? If your answer is longer, congratulations, you're the best. Number 4, the blank the object, the greater the force applied. Is it lighter or heavier? Amazing, heavier is the best answer. The stronger the force, the blank its effect on movement. It's amazing. The answer is greater. Congratulations. After learning the force indeed affects the movement of objects, accident is inevitable and unpredictable. Awareness of safety measures at home and at school and practicing them will surely lessen casualties and loss of properties. But how can you ensure safety in the following activities? Do not run fast on the corridor, especially when going downstairs or upstairs. The faster you move, the greater the effect of force on your body movement. When riding a bicycle, do not pedal the wheel with greater force. The greater the pedaling of a wheel, the further you can move. But the greater the damage it will cause you if accident is met. When playing a ball, hit the ball with average force, means not too lighter and not too harder. The greater you hit, the further it will move. The lighter you will hit, the lesser the effect. When you carry an object, lift only the lighter weights that you can carry. The heavier the object, the greater the force you will apply. Can you give another situation at home and in school where you can apply the concept of the effect of force on movement of the objects? You are great kids. Now we can summarize all the concepts that we have discussed. Force affects the movement of objects. The stronger is the force applied, the greater the distance covered by a moving object. The greater the force, the further the object moves. The greater the force, the longer it will stretch. The heavier the object, the greater the force applied, and the stronger the force, the greater its effect. Safety must be observed at home and at school to avoid accidents and injuries. Now kids, get ready for our assessment. If an object is moved after you push, it means A. Force is equal to weight of an object. B. Object does not change position. C. Force you apply is less than the weight of the object. Or D. Force you apply is greater than the weight of the object. If a boy will have to kick one object, which one from the list will move the farthest upon kicking with your foot? A. Golf ball, B. Shot put ball, C. Softball, or D. Tennis ball. Which among the objects will move faster or farthest upon the application of a force? A. Basketball, B. Beach ball, C. Ping pong ball, or D. Volleyball. Which among the following objects will require a greater force to move? A. Wooden table, B. Big refrigerator, C. Small monitor, or D. Wooden chair. Which of the statement is true? A. Force affects the movement of objects. B. The lesser the force, the further the object moved. C. The heavier the object, the lesser the force applied. Or D. The stronger the force, the lesser its effect on movement of objects.